What up, world? What up, Fight Fam? It's your boy Mac with Stay Ready Boxing TV coming at you with another boxing conversation and some news you can use. And I also got the usual suspects with me, like usual, with that boy PK, boxing and MMA, Fool of Sports, Rough House Boxing, and the Odd Fella. Salute, my brother, salute.
And you already know. Usual suspects. Politics is usual.
You know what I'm saying?
Good, good.
Just out here politicking. That's all, man. Now, what was you gonna ask me, Fooler?
Okay, I'm gonna ask you this. This is my personal favorite. I prefer him. I'm not gonna say
Mac. Hold on. Set it up for the people out there, man. Let them know what we're talking about.
All right, people. We basically talking. He said AZ, firm business. AZ is better rapper than Nas. I don't agree. I know we got 5 viewers in. I'm gonna get to y'all on the comments, but I do not agree because I am a Nas fan. I could be biased, but I don't agree. And I've been listening to music for a long. I'm a music savant. I feel, and I do not feel that AZ is even close to a better rapper than Nas.
Okay. Let me ask you this then. If you were to pick like just how they make a song and just what they talk about, what the topics are, like how real it is on the song, who would you pick?
You said what? Repeat that because you was breaking up. You went
you cut out. Nas or who?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. Now, had to like just pick just based on song and how they make the song and what they talk about on the song. Who would you prefer, Nas or Scarface?
I'm a Scarface fan. You know, I'm from Texas. Hold on. I'm from Texas, so that you can't ask me no question like that. Because for all time, Scarface is my favorite rapper. Period. Like period. So you can't. That's not a question you can ask me on that one. I would pick Scarface over anybody in history. Scarface started his career in '87. I would pick him over anybody.
Scarface fan too.
Yeah, that's a good battle right there. You know what I mean?
I would go in.
Yes, lyricism.
That's kind of what I was alluding to earlier, man. Like, okay, so like my favorite rapper is Devin the Dude. I know Devin doesn't have like the craziest like lyrics or everything, but I just think he's funny as hell. I like his like storytelling ability and just his flow and his laid back shit. So that's like my favorite rapper. So I'm gonna prefer him over some other guys that might be more lyrically talented or like now like for me. Like, but y'all go ahead, man. Y'all go ahead.
Man, I love Devin. I ain't gonna lie to you. So you can.
Hey, I was gonna say, man, I love Face to death, bro. I've been a Face fan since Grip That on the Other Level with the Ghetto Boys, bro.
Mm-hmm.
But I my favorite, I mean, lyricist period is Andre 3000. What that dude can do with words and syllables and the way he can say stuff, that cats say every day, but he'll say it in a different way to make you be like, damn, that nigga just said that. Okay, yeah. He got so many rewind that running back moments. It's crazy. So, but Face is not far from it. Face is not very far at all from it.
Hey, he do, but guess who else got those same moments? And Devin the Dude, and he's not even in my. Devin be saying he will say something so thrown off, and you have to stop and think about it. Like, what the fuck did he just say? And rewind it. I'm glad PK brought that up. I remember on one song he told he was fucking, and he said the nut skeeted out like thick white snot, and I'm like, what? Hold on, that was on a Scarface Too Short Final Things.
Final Things.
What the fuck did Devin just say? I had to rewind it about 3-4 times.
Hey, that boy said. I'm gonna say that boy said, "You got the number. It's on you to make the call. You know I come quick, help you redecorate your walls, cut the backyard. Don't have to act hard to get the cock. And if it's slipping right out, I put it back on something. But on that, I just want to fuck you with Dre, man. Devin went so hard on the joint.
What matters to me to be a top to be one of those top of top MCs. You know, dig. This is what separates, to me, Nas from Scarface, is the fact that Nas actually had a couple major battles under his belt, and the biggest battle being he was able to defeat Jay-Z. I mean, that's a major notch under his belt. At the time, Jay-Z was looked at as the best MC in the world, or the greatest rapper alive, and Nas took him out with the ether. You know, dig? So things like that, you know what I mean? To me, the battling part, being able to take another high-level elite rapper out is important to your career.
Right.
It's important to be like one of those top, separates you from the rest of the top five. You know, dig? That's what I think kind of Scarface lacked, other like in comparison to Nas.
Like the one thing I will say though is that it depends, man, because Nas had that moniker as a battle rapper. Face was never a battle rapper. You know what I'm saying? So, and the battle rap thing to me is not as high on the criteria. It helps, but you got to be able to have that something that makes me say, "Did you hear what that dude just said? Dog, rewind that. Play that back."
I prefer Big L's lyrical ability over Nas myself. I like Big L. I like Gangstar a lot. I mean, those are some of my favorites.
No, I do like Gangstar. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I'm Gangstar, Guru the Damager. That was my dude. R.I.P.
Yeah,
Guru the Damager was a fool.
R.I.P. Guru, man, for sure.
Yeah, that was my dude. But y'all know, like I told y'all, it's no, you when it comes to rapping and y'all mentioned Scarface, I'm gonna be biased with that. So that's why I don't even put no other rapper against him, except when I'm talking about, except when we're discussing rap, I just don't even bring him up because of my bias to Scarface. And I even know him. I didn't play chess with him and got my ass whooped. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
There's one lyricist, but probably nobody's ever heard of him. Philly, and I have the pleasure of meeting him. He's collabed with people like he's collabed with other guys too, Lupe Fiasco and stuff. This is Abliva. The way this and he's been on Neptune's beats too. He says things, man, be making me think like I don't know how this guy is not more popular. He has
because his flow's limited. That's why.
No, his.
Well, hold on. Who did you say? Because you are too.
Yeah, you broke up.
Abliva.
Oh,
Abliva.
His flow ain't limited at all. Yeah, his name is Abliva.
Let me recant that. I want to say limited, but it's unorthodox. You know what I mean? You gotta have it's acquired taste. So right.
Hell, Freeway the same way.
I love Freeway.
I do too.
Like,
Freeway
got so hard.
Free got this unorthodox rap style too, but I like Freeway.
Yeah.
At a point that unorthodox style was in. You know what I mean? Yeah. Because he spawned off a lot of other rappers try to clone that same type of cadence.
Yeah.
And you know what?
He got that.
You brought. Oh, go ahead.
No, just say he got that AA. Like his rapping is AAA instead of AB is AAAB CAAAB. If y'all get what I'm saying.
Yeah, exactly.
I feel you. That's what I like about this little baby character. He has a different kind of unorthodox type of flow. It's similar to it's like he's developed Young Thug's flow, but he's more lyrical with it. I'm feeling this little baby character out of the ATL.
Now, I was gonna say, man, kind of hitting on the point that our fellow was saying about unorthodox flows and how that stands out. A lot of the cats that we like came from an era where you had to stand out in order to be, you know what I'm saying, deemed like the next big thing. Today, it's cool to sound like the next cat. You get accepted because his flow is just like Young Thug, or his flow is just like Kodak Black or whatever, and people will rock with that. Back in the day, bro, if you sounded like anybody at all, it was shots fired at your head. You know what I'm saying? One other thing, real quick, and I'm gonna let it go. You were talking about Mac was talking about Scarface, bro, and I think one of the things that's highly underrated about Scarface is the fact that he can hold his own with any rapper from any coast when he's featured on that album. And there's a lot of cats. There's a lot of cats that don't have the ability. You know, if they get on an East Coast track and they're from the West Coast, they don't sound right. If they get on a down South track and they're from the West Coast, they don't sound right, or vice versa. Space can do that.
True story.
Spock, just to piggyback off
Facts,
that real quick.
Facts. Versatility.
Just to piggyback off that real quick, that what you were alluding to about like style biting and shit like that is like just what was going on with 3 6 Mafia and Bone Thugs. You know what I'm saying? That was a big thing between them, is one guy biting the other guy's style and stuff like that, man. So yeah, I know, dude. There's a lot of that goes on, especially in the '90s, man. It was real like that in the '90s.
Hey, speaking just to piggyback out there, Scarface. Hey, shit, Scarface is a lot of niggas' favorite rapper. Goddamn. Tupac was crazy about Scarface.
Him and Scarface was damn near best friends.
Goddamn right.
Him, Scarface, and P. They hung out with each other. They got what was that one song they got him
That Smile. That Smile.
This is for my gangsters and my thug niggas. They had Tupac on the phone freestyling on the track and dropped the song.
Say about Scarface, I still listen to The Fix to this day. Like I'll still bump The Fix.
That's the best.
That was like one of his coldest pieces of work all across the board. That album was classic, you know. And his newer one, listen to that song Mental Exorcism. That song is so cold, man. When you
you talking about on the last album?
Yeah. That song is so cold, man.
Man, that whole Fix is probably the best Scarface CD they ever dropped. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Hey, Mac, which Ghetto Boys CD?
I say that's that 2002. But I'm gonna take 2008. I like that Made album, man.
Made was cold. Don't get me wrong. Made was cold. I love Made, but when he dropped The Fix, you got the reason I like The Fix so much because he came at it in a whole different angle, completely different than how he normally rap. And then he went back to rap a lot and went back to the old face. But that one album set himself aside from everything that he ever done.
All right, watch this here. Let me ask you this here then. Hey, what was your favorite song on that album?
On which one? Made or The Fix? Shit. Probably someday.
Damn. Hey,
I like
some or What Can I Do? Heaven, that's my shit.
Yeah, I like Heaven.
Heaven is my shit. I forgot about Heaven. Yeah, that's the one with Faith Evans on it. Yeah, that's my favorite song on it.
Guess which one I also like?
What's that?
Yeah,
I like the one with Dub C too, though.
But What Can I Do had
Kelly Price.
Kelly Price,
yeah.
That's my shit right there, man. Hey, that Nas too, In Between Us. Man,
yeah.
I was still bring me back, man.
I'm going to jam that tonight at work. Matter of fact, I'm jamming that.
That was Stay Ready. You took me back on that.
Yeah.
Hey, so hold up. Y'all talking about Scarface tracks? Dog, guess who's back with Jay-Z and Beanie Siegel? That is my shit right there. Man, that was one of the dopest Kanye West beats I ever heard in my life.
Hey, that was my when I just came back to Facebook, like literally, that was my first post. Guess who's Bazak? Still smell the crack in my clothes. Don't make me have to relapse on these hoes.
Yeah,
that was my first post. No bullshit.
Hey, they still playing her in the club, man. Hey, my memory from that, I was in Club Glow downtown on Main Street, Houston, and that hoe came on, and it's badass Kappa female, little sorority female, grabbed my chain when that nigga Jay-Z say, I got the hottest chick in the game wearing my chain. That bitch grabbed my shit, picked it up.
They call him legendary. Block fam already.
I like this. I like that Scarface made. I like that crack on that album.
Hey, what's up with the 503 over the quiet in the motherfucker? Just snuck in the building.
What's up, man? Y'all talking about my boy Scarface, but don't forget about Bun, man.
Oh yeah, there you go. We were just talking about music in general. Hey, but I'm gonna tell you, on that Made album, Big Dog Status is still, man, dog. I work out to that song. That's my favorite song on that album. Big Dog Status and
what about
and Go. I mean, not Go, but Boy Meets Girl.
I like, but he's just too cold with it. So many people don't really want to listen to him. But I like Black Thought from the Roots. That guy is just too cold.
Man. Black Thought is Black Thought is a beast.
Too cold. He can go with
animal.
You know what? You know who really cold though? Who was really messed up? When you have Black Thought and Big Pun on the track together. Man, Big Pun was a cold. Slept on that.
Hold on. Hey, Shakita, but why is Act Reach in the chat and not on the panel?
Yeah, your usual suspect.
Talking about he over there talking about my block.
Yo, did Act get paroled or something?
I don't know. Did you get paroled?
I'm saying why
let us know.
He out there in the civilian world. He ain't out here on the block with us.
I know, man.
In here on the yard.
Damn. Man.
Hey, another Face joint. I don't know if y'all mentioned it or not, but it was on the album, The Fix. That's my favorite. That's my favorite Scarface album, man. It was The Fix. Yeah. But that Keep Me Down, dog, man, that joint went so hard right there.
I'm gonna tell you another one. The Diary and Untouchable was one of my favorite Scarface albums too.
What's he fucking with on that Untouchable?
On the Untouchable, you know, Smile was my album, but I mean, I said my album like a mother. Smile was my song on there, but there was another song on that Untouchable. Didn't he have a song with ESG on that song on that album?
Oh damn! I don't know. You got me on that one.
Hey Mac,
I'm trying to remember. Sunshine was good. Huh?
Mac, what was that Ghetto Boys album that had the G code on it, man? I love that album. It was like in the early 2000s.
Yeah.
That was the last one. Because that was the one with Look Me in My Eyes, Tell Me What You See. Do You Think I'm Crazy? Yeah, hold on.
Yeah, I think that was on Last of the Dying Breed. That's the Last of the Dying Breed right there.
That was Scarface album.
Yeah, Scarface.
No, he talking about Ghetto Boy.
Oh yeah, no, I know what he talking about. That's the one that had G code. It had yeah, I know which one he talking about.
You talking about the one with the yes, y'all, to the beach, y'all.
Yeah.
I know it came out like 2003, 2002, 2004.
It was 04, 05.
You talking about the Foundation?
The last one they did, man.
That's the last Ghetto Boys album right there.
Yeah, the Foundation. That's the Foundation.
It was, man.
That's the Foundation.
Yeah, that was a good album.
Hey, what about Fifth Ward Boys, Usual Suspects?
Oh yeah, that's my shit.
PWA.
But you know, my favorite Ghetto Boys album was The Good, the Bad, the Ugly.
Oh yeah, that was that's a classic right there, man. You don't even take that out the CD rapper no more, man.
No, you don't. if you can find it.
Yeah.
So y'all want to switch to boxing, or
yeah,
y'all still what?
It was good music. Hey, you know, since we do want to go to boxing, I want to holler at 503. What you think about our boy Truck calling out Canelo and the Cholos, bro?
Who that?
Truck.
Truck.
Who's Truck? Tank Kim.
Lorenzo Simpson. Truck.
Oh, Lorenzo Simpson. What he said? I ain't hear about it, bro. You got to put me on.
Here, I'm gonna send you the link. He told Ellie Setback he called out the Canelo and he called out the Cholo.
Oh, so what he fight at 154?
I think he fight at 160.
Oh, okay. Well, shit, man. if you want smoke, if you want smoke, you can come get it. Shit, that's all I gotta say about the shit.
Yeah.
You know, don't be using nobody's name as clout chasing, bro. Like that shit.
That's one thing. I don't think Truck clout chasing.
Truck can fight. He can fight.
Yeah, he can fight his ass off.
But I don't think it's
he not ready yet.
I think he's still green. Yeah, I think he's still green and shit. But for on his level, he can fight. You know what I'm saying? But he probably get moved fast because he Tank Kinfolk because he he coming out of coming from over there with Tank them, so they probably speed him up. But I think that'll be a bad look, man. He get in there and they fuck around and get down on him. Charlo, come on, man. Canelo, not right now. I like Truck though, but not right now.
Yeah. He at 168 right now.
He should fight that kid Antoine Douglas. That'll be a good tip for him. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, I think the problem with Antoine Douglas is he like damaged. I think like that fight with that Russian dude who was juiced off the pills.
You talking about Baby Tyson?
That changed his whole outlook, bro.
Yeah, man, I miss old Baby Tyson. That's that dude that Triple G was ducking. He didn't want to fight. Triple G didn't want to fight him, but that dude was like in the mafia or some shit, bro. He went to
mafia. Yeah.
Oh, correct, Curtise.
Yeah, Baby Tyson, Curtise. That's the boy name. Yeah.
Did Brandon? I didn't know Brandon Rios went to the zone.
Yeah. Rios was one of the first ones went over there.
Oh, well, he finna fight Humberto Soto on the 23rd. It really ain't a lot of news going on right now. We just got the Alvarez fight this weekend, Teofimo Lopez fighting this weekend. The talks of I ain't gonna mention his name. I said I wouldn't. Yeah,
Jaron is fighting this weekend, right?
Huh?
Jaron is fighting this weekend.
Fuck no.
Not this weekend. I thought he was too. I got some misinformation, man, and I thought he was. And I had to retract that. I put that out, but I got it from somewhere else, and it wasn't right.
Okay.
I wish he fought this weekend.
Yeah.
But
hey, what about I don't know if you I'm pretty sure you go talk about the $5, whatever.
Yeah. That was gonna be the main thing I talked about.
Okay, yeah, I ain't want to jump ahead.
Yeah, but I was just trying to wait. You know, we was on the music discussion, and I was gonna go through the news and see what we had. I do gotta try to set up this interview too. I've been trying to hit you up 503. Tremaine Midget Williams. We were supposed to interview him today. He been getting his thing set up with Hangout.
Oh, you talking about Midget?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
But it really ain't a lot of news. So y'all want to go ahead and get in it?
What do you think about I mean, we covered this, but do you think that I don't want to say his name either, but do you think he has 40 to Little G? Or is that just, do you think which one we call it?
R2D2 on me?
Okay. Do you think that Mr. H should give Little G?
You're gonna have to send it to me because you keep breaking out. I don't know. It gotta be your signal or your phone. Are you on your phone?
Yeah, I don't know, man. It could be this. It could be because we had some rain. It's raining hard. You know, for once in California, it was raining hard. It could have cut out the signal. You know, the rain could have.
Hey, Fooler, you got to do like I do, man. You got to go tell your neighbor to pay their Wi-Fi bill, man.
You said what? You said pay the Wi-Fi bill?
I said, yeah, you got to go tell your neighbor to pay his Wi-Fi bill. That's what I'll be having to do.
Yeah, maybe I'll have to knock him out. Knock him out if you don't pay.
Yeah. He messing up the program.
You know what? I got something for y'all. I just ran across this. It says Klitschko has a blueprint dropped by Vitaly for comeback. Through former two-time world heavyweight champion Vladimir Klitschko called the words regarding his potential ring return against top-ranked contender Dillian White fake news. Following the boxing world are still interested in wondering how an eventual comeback of the 42-year-old Ukrainian would look. Klitschko's announced he's retired from pugilism in August 2017, months after his championship encounter against unified heavyweight ruler Anthony Joshua. The parties have had a brutal war in for a second out Wembley Stadium in London, England, that saw both men on the floor in the battlefield with drama and excitement. In the end, Joshua's hands got raised after dropping Klitschko twice in the 11th round, and thus convincing the referee to step in and stop the carnage. Though Klitschko dismissed the gossip regarding the bout against White, words from influence journalism and senior writer of the Ring TV, Mike Coppinger, suggested Klitschko indeed has negotiated with DAZN and online sporting streaming services to enter the boxing business last year about a 3-fight deal that would include blockbuster rematch with unbeaten star Tyson Fury and Joshua. The whispers about Klitschko potential comeback ultimately entitled the normal short-spoken promoter Alexander Krasia, whatever his name is, did dig deep and share his thoughts on the matter. I can keep going, but y'all know basically what it's saying.
Hey, bro, I just pulled something up for you, man. I know we talked about this yesterday, and I just want to say this right quick. They saying on boxing scene that your boy Taylor and Barachak, whatever his name is, they supposed to be fighting May 18th.
Yeah, I seen that, but I also seen at the same time, because I read that too, but I seen at the same time that his manager came out yesterday. Ivan Barancic's manager came out and claimed that they've withdrawn from the World Boxing Super Series, so the tournament responded by announcing his fight. Feel like we're watching the chess match play out. This was reported. That's why I didn't say nothing about it, because they're in some type of negotiations. Don't know what's going on, if somebody's not getting paid or what the issue is, but that's why I didn't report it, because they got something going on, and it'd be useless just to sit here and say, well, they pulled out and then today they announced the fight, and we don't know what's going on right now.
Man, they tripping. I thought they had that money situation straightened out.
Man, I have no idea right now, bro. It's ridiculous, to be honest with you.
And that was a potential blockbuster fight between Taylor and Prograis if they both advanced.
It really is.
Well, their first mistake was the divisions that they chose. I mean, that pretty much helped them get under the 8 ball with not making enough money, not generating.
Hyphy asked, did the little 11-year-old show up today? No, Hyphy, he ain't my 11-year-old. He ain't showed up on this today.
Hey, what happened to dude? He found.
He been in the chat.
Oh, he has.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Not today, but he has been in the chat.
Oh, okay.
I just don't acknowledge him.
Oh, okay.
Hey,
he was on BFTB today.
Oh Lord.
Oh dang.
He was on there like 3 times.
Yo,
every time a link got passed, it be him.
Hey man, I was gonna say, kind of to piggyback on what Oddfellow was saying, could it be that those were the only divisions that were like kind of open to participating, like with enough participants? Because they can't just make the people, you know what I'm saying, get in the series. So and you gotta have enough participants to make it worthwhile.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good point.
You know what I'm
saying? I know of 3 weight divisions that's not gonna join. Welterweight, middleweight, heavyweight.
I was about to say, man, there is no way 147 is going.
Nope. Too top heavy. Don't nobody want to fight him. So. Same way with the heavyweights. I can see the lower tier heavyweights jumping in just so they can get a mandatory spot.
Yeah.
And then you got the same thing with the middleweights. Triple G not fighting nobody if it ain't Canelo. Canelo not fighting nobody unless he can see money in it and he can put stipulations on it. You know, it is what it is, man.
Yeah.
Business of boxing.
But there's still the lightweights, there's still the featherweights. I mean, there was other divisions that aren't totally glamour divisions, but they aren't totally like washed out or like divisions that nobody cares about. They could have targeted, but they didn't. They went back to the cruiserweights. Cruiserweights, it's already undisputed. We don't need to see that again for another couple of years until Usyk decides he wants to move up or whatever. You know what I mean? Then they did what's the other one? The bantamweight division, but the bantamweight division is washed. There's nobody there. Who's the top fighter? Naya Inoue, who defected from the Superfly division. That's which I think is top heavy and stacked. You know, dig? And then the third division, which is 140, but 140, I mean, to be truthful, it's comparable to the cruiserweights. A lot of those guys, they got nice records, but does the general boxing public really know these guys? Do we really know Kiro Relek or Ivan Barancek? We don't really know these guys, man. You know what I mean,
truth be told, man, a lot of cats don't. I mean, unless they hardcores, they don't know Prograis and Kelly.
To be honest with you, don't nobody know 140 as far as casuals. Except, well, they know Prograis because Prograis put his face out there. He's known. He's not, and he's also in movies. He's starting to become a star, actually.
Okay.
His name is actually getting pretty known. But as far as the rest of the 140, it's basically unknown. 135. Who you only know? You know Mikey and you know Vasil Lomachenko.
Yeah, that's about it.
That's true.
130, you know Tank.
And Farmer and Tevin.
You know Tank.
I don't even know if people know Farmer that much.
Don't nobody know Farmer. You can go to a casual right now and ask them, do they know Tevin Farmer? They know who?
Casual fans know like Canelo and Triple G and maybe like Fury, Wilder, maybe.
I hate to say it, Floyd. Gary Russell is not even a known fighter.
Nah, he sure isn't.
Yeah. Hey, y'all know something crazy though? Hey, that nigga, Tevin Farmer, that nigga he fight this weekend and he already announced his next fight date in March. That's 4 fights. 3 title defenses and a title shot in 7.5 months.
But look who we fighting at the same time, bro.
Yeah, nah. I ain't talking about.
That's what I'm saying. Look at who we fighting.
Hey, he fighting bullshit opponents. It ain't nothing to brag. The part that I'm bragging about is they working that boy over there, man. He getting paid like a motherfucker each fight too.
Yeah,
they're stacking. He over there. They eating over there, but they don't have nobody to put on the card, so that benefit him. You know what I'm saying? They ain't got nobody to put on the card.
Yeah, that's just like
come on, man. Tevin Farmer headlining the card. Come on, man.
Hey, now that I think about it, bro.
And he in Philly too, bro. Just to let you know, next month he in Philly.
Yeah, but what I'm finna say real quick is that kind of make me realize why these fight cards is trash. Don't nobody want to fight on no app.
Yeah, what I'm saying.
especially at this stage of the app where there's hardly any eyes on it. If the zone was already real big in America and had a fan base and a following, it'd be a different story, bro. But you in the infancy stage, the build-up stage, man. You mess around and get lost and forgotten on fighting on something like that.
You ain't lying. You is not lying. I just don't. You getting lost out because most of the major fight fans are older Mexican cats and older black people. You getting a lot of young ones coming into the sport, but there ain't nobody fit to get the zone like that. I ain't nothing against you 503. because I know you got it. So don't sit there and say that I'm pointing you out on that sense. I mean, as far as a demographic in general goes, you know what I mean. And as far as the zone, if they want to see some kind of success, I feel what a lot of people are saying, and they need to have some kind of network or TV backing so you can actually just watch it on TV. You know, not all those cards deserve just to be strictly on that app.
Right.
You could have showed that Jesse Vargas and Thomas Delorme fight. I mean Samuel
On
Vargas, whichever one. Yeah, that was a TV fight. That was a free TV fight.
That's a FS1 fight
on TV. Yeah.
No, that's a Showbox fight. But I'm just saying, it's a CBS, a Tuesday night fight. That's what kind of fight that was.
I don't know. I consider FS1 about the same as Showbox. And I mean, the big fights they're gonna put on Fox, main Fox, and Showtime, main Showtime. But the FS1s and the Fox, the Showbox or Show Extreme or whatever, those are for the up and coming, the ones that don't have all the eyeballs on them yet.
Yeah, crossroad fighters.
Yeah,
hey, I was watching this interview this morning on IFL TV, looking at Eddie Hearn, and he gonna say, "Oh, mate, Espinosa is in the wraps because they're Al Heyman is putting all his fighters on Fox." And I was like, "Nigga, shut your bitch ass up, nigga. You just mad because ain't nobody come fucking with you under the zone." Hey, but I heard that the zone and Al Heyman gonna be working together though, bro. So you never know, man. You never know, man. That the zone might be the shit by the end of this year.
That's stacks because you got something cooking in Germany. Show the PBC over there.
Hey, let me tell you something about Al Heyman. Al Heyman is the man, point blank, period. I'm not saying what I said with PBC. I said they need some kind of TV back. To get through a lot of the TV networks, you got to go through Al Heyman because he owns he basically running Showtime and Fox Boxing, and I wouldn't be surprised if Stars got involved.
They need something.
Yeah, they do need something.
They ain't got nothing.
Nothing but power.
Power.
Yeah,
what's up
with it? Really, after Power might have one more season or two more seasons. And then they say 50 Cent supposed to be coming out with that BMF show. So I don't know if that's gonna be on Stars, but yeah, man, Stars.
He also gonna do a prequel to Power too.
A what? A Power?
A Power prequel, yeah.
Okay.
Hold on, time out. Hey, Fooler. Fooler. Hey, look at her.
Jamming, dude.
Ain't nobody passing out record deals today. not on boxing conversation. What's up with it, Kurt Sugar?
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Stay ready. Peace, my brother.
Man, salute,
what's up, what?
What's up, Kurt?
What's going on? PK, what's up?
Hey, Fool said you gonna respect his R&B game.
I don't know what he got going on. What revolution he got going on.
In the shower or something, bro?
I don't know, bro.
I don't know, but he having some kind of revolution. I'll tell you that now. He having a hell of a revolution.
Getting this Prince and Michael Jackson on.
Hey, war, hood, good God.
Okay. Hey, check it out. Hey, Mac, real quick, man. I gotta go ahead and jump off, man. But hey, appreciate you slinging me the link as always, bro. And you know what I'm saying, everybody that's on the panel, salute, man. Good seeing y'all again. And I'll be back tomorrow. I just gotta jump off and handle some business with the homie legendary Top Cats over at the Trap, man.
I already know because Legendary just jumped off, so I know y'all got the trivia tonight, right?
Well, you got the trivia over on Marlowe's Corner, but we got an interview with an Olympic female boxer getting ready to go off here in a little bit.
Okay.
Brittany Anderson. So everybody, y'all get a chance, man. Check that interview out. It's gonna be over on Legendary Top Cats channel.
All right, man. Salute.
Already, man.
Hey,
man, salute to my boy Legendary and Roughhouse, man, putting that work in, man. That's why I be telling y'all, it ain't just boxing conversations with us, man. We actually on the ground putting in that work, man. You know what I'm saying? Salute to y'all, man. Go handle that, man. We
Appreciate
definitely
it, man.
that.
Oh, y'all boys be easy, man. We holler.
Oh yeah.
All right, bro.
All right, one up.
Salute to my boy. Oh man. You understand me? Putting that work in.
Who you talking about? Who you say salute to?
I was saying salute to Legendary, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
Oh yeah, Legendary putting in work, man.
I really like what he was saying about us all coming together and really trying to get some kind of initiative started. It's like promotion or something, man. Like, you know, like something tangible, like he was saying, man. I was really digging that.
Yeah, we really do. And I agree.
Let me know how I can help and shit, man. I'll do whatever I can.
Yeah, man. This for this whole fuck around and be a corporation in about 5 years, man. LDBC corporations, man. everybody gonna have their own department around this motherfucker.
Hey, hold on. Hey, J.I. or J.L. Say, I want y'all to hear what this dude just typed in the comment. Out of everything, I don't know where he came from. Ain't nobody mentioned Earl, but he said Earl Spence has no head movement. Mikey is going to 1-2 him all night. He got to be. He got to be an idiot.
Keep that same energy, my friend. After the fight, my friend.
We got that's a lot. Hey, tell you what's your email? You can come on to the show. We got a whole live panel, and I need somebody new to put in the graveyard. I don't mind today. I'm with that smoke today. It's not a lot of news going on in boxing. All the news is in basketball right now. But hey, I'm ready to smoke today. I got my backwoods ready, and I don't mind rolling your ass up and smoking.
I got a little UFC news. So Khabib is not going to fight until November. That's the latest. Okay. His teammates got suspended for a year, and so he's suspending himself for the same amount of time. So we won't see Khabib till November.
Damn.
Of this year, bro? Of 2019 or 2020?
Yeah, of 2019.
Oh, I was about to say, what the fuck?
His original suspension was he was going to be eligible to come back in June, but Ramadan, Khabib observes Ramadan every year, so that ends in like early June. And his teammates got suspended for a year though, and he was like, you know, for that as a show of like solidarity to them or whatever, he was like, you know what, I'm not fighting until they're fighting again. So that's what it is.
Hey, will they still be able to fight in the States?
So Khabib said that he is no longer fighting in Nevada. He said that he's done fighting in Nevada, so they're going to have to sanction him in California or somewhere else. But no, he's actually looking to come back at the bar at Madison Square Gardens when he comes back in November. That's what he's targeting, Madison Square Gardens. So that's look out for that. Like sometime in November. I'll have to look at the schedule to see what kind of like venues they're looking at, but. That's what Khabib wants.
Man, so what is the next fight card? When and where?
There's a fight there's a fight card this weekend. It's UFC London. And Darren Till is going to fight Jorge Masvidal. That's a really good fight. And Dominic Reyes is going to fight Volkan Ozdemir. That's another really good fight in the light heavyweight division.
Okay.
But yeah, the next main card though is going to be UFC 234 in Australia. You got Robert Whittaker fighting Kelvin Gastelum, and then you have Israel Adesanya fighting Anderson Silva. That'll be a big one.
Yeah, I heard Anderson Silva was coming back.
Yeah, that'll be a big one, man.
Okay, so I'm gonna be looking forward to that.
Yeah, that's Israel Adesanya's, I guess, so to speak, coming out party.
Yeah, that'll be his coming out party, man.
Yeah. So salute. I'm ready to see. I hope his leg is all right. That's all I'm saying. The last time I seen him fight, that leg exploded, and I ain't
Stay ready. It ain't gonna matter. It ain't gonna matter. It's all about Israel Adesanya for this fight, man.
Yeah, I've been pretty critical about this fight. I mean, I'm really hoping that that Anderson can turn back the clock, but I don't know, man. It's gonna be a tall order, man. Adesanya is he's definitely a good fighter, but I think this is a setup, man. This is kind of like this is to draw a lot of casual fans in who might know Anderson Silva but don't really know Israel Adesanya. So when Adesanya goes in there and waxes him, like I think he probably will, it'll be like, oh man, who's this guy? But I mean, he's definitely good. Adesanya is definitely the real deal. But I want to see him against like guys that are like legit right now, that are in their prime right now.
So it's basically a passing of the torch type fight.
Yeah, exactly.
I get that. Y'all get that dude out of here. He ain't nothing but a troll, man. But yeah,
it'll be good. It'll be real exciting. I mean, and because Anderson, even at 43, he'll still be competitive. I mean, obviously he's lost a step or two, but he's still there. He's still fighting, and he was competitive in his last. He fought Brunson his last time out, and that was a couple years ago. But that was a close fight. But he's not like done. But I expect Adesanya to beat him. That's gonna be my call on it. But we'll see.
Okay, man. I'm gonna be looking forward to it, and that's this weekend or next weekend.
No, I think it's sometime in early February. It might be next weekend or the weekend after that. But this weekend is Darren Till, the dude that Tyron Woodley just beat. It's going to be Darren Till versus Jorge Masvidal, and Jorge Masvidal is the dude that used to be with Kimbo Slice's crew. He's on the YouTube videos fighting in people's backyards and behind stores and shit. But he's a good UFC fighter, man. He beat the shit out of Cowboy not too long ago. He smoked Cowboy, man.
Yeah, I remember that fight.
But Masvidal is good, man. He's a good welterweight. So Till versus Masvidal is a good scrap. I'm actually really looking forward to that. And
PK, what's your take on Whitaker? What's it? Robert Whitaker? He impressed me. I guess it was last year when he was able to defeat Yoel Romero, who I thought Yoel Romero was about to be one of those guys that was unbeatable, damn near. But he was able to defeat him in using smart tactics and
I'll be honest with you. I thought Yoel got robbed in that second fight, man. I thought Romero won that fight. I've gone back and watched it. And it is a close fight, but dude, Whitaker got dropped a couple times, and really, honestly, like in the last couple rounds, got the shit beat out of him. So, I respect Whitaker as a build. Whitaker's an elite middleweight. He's one of the best, if not the best middleweight. And there's no, that's a division that it's getting a little long in the tooth. And Whitaker has definitely emerged from the pack, and Romero's getting old, and they fought twice already. So it's like, I don't have a problem with Whitaker being champion. It was a really close fight, but I kind of thought Romero got robbed. But as far as Whitaker, man, I mean, he's definitely he's the real deal. He's definitely he's a really well-rounded striker. He uses a good combination of boxing and Taekwondo and other traditional martial arts techniques and stuff like that. So he's really good, man. He's legit.
Okay, indeed.
Hey, I know we said we weren't going to talk about it, but 503. Hey,
what's up, big brother? What you need from me?
Hey, Mike Carpenter just reported, literally just now. He said, despite today's announcement from the World Boxing Super Series that Josh Taylor and Ivan Baranchyk is set for May 18th in Glasgow. Barancyk's manager David McWater maintains that his fighter is done with the tournament. Period. That's Mike Carpenter. That's what I was saying. When they announced it yesterday, I was upset, but we keep coming out with things. But I think he's done. I think that fight is not gonna happen. I think we're not gonna get Josh Taylor and Baranchyk. What's y'all thoughts on?
Yeah, I second that. The last time I checked, on the box rec, it wasn't a scheduled fight on either of their records. So usually, if the box record has that scheduled 8 times, 9 times out of 10, the fight's gonna happen.
So have they said what they're gonna do with Taylor? Is he gonna fight a replacement, or what have they said? Do y'all know?
Man, I don't know, cause I read something the other day about them finding a replacement, but they was talking about Regis and something else being replacements. And I'm like, Regis is fighting Relic, so y'all got to find a replacement for that fight. But I don't. Who could be a replacement unless you're just gonna let Josh Taylor move on to the final round?
Well, I was gonna say, do you think they pay what's his name step aside money, or just wait to see who won that fight and just push Taylor through? Because I mean, I think if you're gonna, I wouldn't mind at all if they scrapped it, just said Prograis versus Taylor, right? I don't know though. I don't know how that works.
I don't either. But would it be in a tournament? As a matter of fact, Kurt, has this ever happened before?
It has actually.
What you say now?
With the World Boxing Super Series or the Super Series of Boxing, like how do they? If a fighter pulls out, you can't find a replacement because this is a tournament.
They have replacement fighters fighting on the undercards that are standbys.
Yeah, I mean, Nicky Holskin replaced what's his name that had to pull out of the Callum Smith fight, and Nicky
exactly
Holskin Smith, and that was another World Boxing Super Series thing. But I just haven't heard anything like what they're planning to do. Like, you think they would have said something by now? Fuck.
But this will put a damper on the tournament, man. I don't want to see no replacement. Baranchik would have been a good fight for Taylor in the semifinals, man. I'll tell you, man, when it comes to boxing, man, it's just too good to be true sometimes, man. You know, and I was looking forward to this tournament, man, and if the manager of the fighter say he ain't going to be there, he's done, man. Then, I don't know, man. I'm kind of down on it right now, man, because I was anticipating, you know, Prograis versus Relic, man, and you know, Taylor versus Baranchik, man. But with this news, man, who knows, man? They might get some stiff, man, replace them, and Taylor go win easy and then fight Prograis in the finals, man. If that go according to plan, it's never easy in boxing, never.
Yeah, it's I don't know, just trying to find how can you even put somebody in there to replace, and it's a tournament. That's like just throwing somebody in that semi-pro position to where if they beat Taylor, they move on to the next round. Huh?
Well, that's why I don't really rate. I do rate, but I don't really rate Callum Smith's trophy by him winning the Muhammad Ali trophy, because he had the easiest path to victory pretty much. Yes, he beat in the first round, he beat that Swedish guy. Then in the second round, he beat a replacement because he was supposed to.
Yeah, he beat Eric Skoglund.
Eric Skoglund, then Nicky Holskin.
I gotta say, for a late replacement, like not a lot of people knew who Nicky Holskin was, but Nicky Holskin Nicky Holskin is one of my favorite fighters, so I gotta cap a little bit for this. For a late replacement fight, he actually did pretty good, and he definitely put hands on Callum Smith a little bit. But yeah, it was a weird fight to get Callum Smith there, but once he got there, he stopped George Groves, man, and George Groves is legit. So I don't know, like that.
I had George Groves winning that fight.
I did too.
I had D. Crow.
But let's put the asterisk on that as well, because we know George Groves went into that fight with a pre-existing injury with his shoulder.
He had a hurt shoulder. He had a bad hurt shoulder against Eubank.
So there I say again, Callum Smith had the easiest path to victory to win that trophy.
Oddfell, you might be right.
As far as I'm concerned, the super middleweight division is still in shambles. Like, we don't really know who's the best. We can kind of like project Callum Smith as being the 1A to David Benavidez 1B.
Yeah.
But we don't really know until these guys really mix it up.
Well, you got Ramirez. Well, you got Gilberto Ramirez there too. You know, I don't know.
Yep.
There's a lot at 168, man. You got Plant, so yeah. They need to start lining up some fights, man. Make something happen there.
Hey, so Jay, I just want to address somebody in the comments. JIJL, I don't know which one you is, which one you call yourself, whatever. You say Ortiz almost knocked Wilder out. I don't know how you go from Wilder and Earl Spence, but once you tell your boy Anthony Joshua to go ahead and fight Ortiz, Ortiz say he'll take any price, and he'll fight him. That's anything. So that's why the name of this boxing conversation is Joshua versus Ortiz, the $5 challenge, because we're gonna talk about that. So once you tell your boy to fight Ortiz, for $5, you make it happen. Tell that hoe to make it happen. Salute to Michelle Broussard, Tone Bangers in the building, Kevin Stenhouse. I don't even know, man. We talked about that earlier. He might.
Yeah,
we
calling those bluffs over here. Yeah. These motherfuckers talking about, these fighters want fantasy contracts. Well, we got one. Old Uncle Ortiz just wants $5. Yeah, let's get it. Let's get it.
So, what's y'all thoughts on that, panel? This $5 challenge. I'm gonna start with Kurt Sugar. Kurt, what's your thoughts on the whole situation? Ortiz said he'll fight Joshua for any, whatever, everything, and Joshua don't have an opponent for April 13th. You need an opponent for April 13th. This is a name and dangerous opponent, but it's a named opponent. One of the top fighters at heavyweight right now. You will sell out. Because I guarantee you, most of the UK fight, they know who Luis Ortiz is. So, what's your thoughts on this?
They ain't fighting Ortiz, man. They gonna stay clear of Ortiz. He's too good. He's too dangerous. They want to fight somebody they know they can beat or think they can beat. So fighting Ortiz, is too much of a risk. Joshua is the golden goose right now for Eddie Hearn. They're not going to fight him. They're going to stay in clear of Ortiz. They'll fight Dillian White because they think they can beat him, or Big Baby Miller, whatever. So those are the two leader contenders. But Ortiz can give him money, and they still won't fight him. So, nah, Joshua ain't fighting no Ortiz. I'll be shocked. He ain't fighting him. Too skilled.
I know he's not. I know he gonna duck like he always do. He's a duck artist, and but casuals ain't gonna see that Ortiz is calling his ass out. He don't want none of the smoke, none. But Ortiz want it all. Ortiz want all the smoke. J.I., he want all the smoke. Tell that hoe AJ to go fight Ortiz. If not, the bitch ducking. I said it. Get the fuck out of here. What you think about it, Fooler? Are you there? Are you still singing? I guess he's still singing. PK.
The revolution is here.
About the whole AJ crap.
Yeah.
They're in a rock and a hard place, man. They're gonna have to figure something because if they don't, they're just gonna AJ will have to do more foolish things to stay relevant if they're out someone to fight. At this point, they still don't have an opponent, And the thing is, I don't think anybody is volunteering to be his opponent because they know they'll get lowballed too.
Do y'all think they're going to cave at some point and just give Dillian White what he wants and just make that fight?
Well, Dillian White already turned down the third offer.
Right.
He turned that down. I think that was the day he turned it down, actually. Well, I read about it today, but he turned it down. So,
did he say he's just done negotiating with them, or is he going to pursue that and still try and volley for more money?
I honestly, I don't know. I think Al Heyman and the PBC put a big monkey wrench in it. I think he did, but it is what it is. BFTB, my brother. What's going on? Salute.
Salute, King Mac. Salute, chat. Salute. Hey, my bad. I ran over a little bit longer, man. I had several bodies to bury. I was on the topic today, dog. It must have touched a lot of feelings, bro. because there was so many trolls coming in trying to derail me off the topic. But it was bodies dropping left and right, dog. Just drop flies everywhere, dog.
Hey, did that dude ever join 1 million? I guess that was his name.
Yeah. He jumped on. He didn't want to show his face. You know what I'm saying? So I helped him out with that, and then slaughtered his bitch ass, and then he ran off.
Damn.
No,
I gotta go. I gotta go back and listen to it.
He ran off like a motherfucker, dog. He ran off fast as hell. He was like, oh yeah, I gotta go, and just ran off.
Look, I got one in the chat right now talking about it makes no sense for AJ to fight Ortiz. Why don't it? Who else is he gonna fight? It makes no sense for him to fight Dillian White either. But he's trying to make that fight. It makes no sense for him to fight Jarrell Big Baby Miller. Ortiz said he'll take any fucking offer. Offer $5 and he'll take it. So that's why this is called a $5 challenge. So tell that whole make the fight.
So here's the deal, though. Here's the deal, right? Here's the deal. I actually agree with that dude. It don't make no sense for AJ to fight him, man. It don't. Listen, do you realize you guys got to understand something? If Anthony Joshua fights Luis Ortiz, his career is done. His career, not just the fight. His career is done. You gotta look. This dude is a biggest hype job. Period. Right? He is living. He is eating. He's feasting off of this hype. If he fights Luis Ortiz, he cannot beat him, man. He cannot beat him. He cannot. There is no reason for him to fight Luis Ortiz. He's got a fan base that will suck this nigga's dick to death. He can fight anybody he wants. He can literally go to the grocery store, you know what I'm saying, pick up a bag of fucking grapes, go to the counter, buy the grapes, whoever's selling the grapes, he can be like, hey man, I'm gonna offer you $3 million to fight. And they will fucking go fucking to Wembley or O2 Arena and be like, damn, this is the greatest fight ever. He's fighting the great fucking Walmart attendant.
What's up with it? Hold on. What's up, LVZ? And LVZ, the one LVZ is in the chat. What's up with it, LV? He said he not fighting no Ortiz. I know he's not, but I'm just saying. And dude talking about I'm not thinking clearly. No, I'm thinking very, very clearly because AJ's a scared little hoe. That's what I'm thinking about. That's what I'm thinking about.
He's not fighting him, man. Listen, if Anthony Joshua fights Luis Ortiz, his career is done. He will be Frank Bruno 2.0. Frank Bruno 2.0. I'm telling you right now. He gets destroyed.
He already Frank Bruno right now. They fight the exact same.
He is, but the thing about it is he's got the hype, man. He's got the hype train behind him. As long as he fights fighters that he can beat, he can keep the hype train. If he fights somebody like Luis Ortiz, Tyson Fury, Deontay Wilder, he is losing. The hype train is gone after that. It is bad. It is complete bad business for Anthony Joshua to fight Luis Ortiz. Now,
he said AJ's the best. Stop misleading.
Of course he is. Of course he's gonna say that because that's what Dick Riders say. I mean, ain't nothing wrong with that. I ain't mad at him. That's what Dick Riders say. When you a Dick Rider, you say Dick Rider shit. So that's what they're gonna do.
LV said he gonna fight Chris Arreola.
And guess what? You know what they'll do? They'll say, "Oh, well, Chris Arreola, he's been training. He's so ready now. He wasn't ready when he fought Deontay Wilder. You know what I'm saying? Deontay Wilder fought him on short notice. He's so ready now. And this is a good fight. Oh, and you guys were not complaining when Deontay Wilder fight him. So why are you complaining now? Listen, they are not fighting Luis Ortiz at all costs. I don't give a fuck if it was $5. They literally will not. If they offered him $5 and Luis Ortiz said send a contract, they will say he priced himself out.
If they say $5 is a price out, then they more than some hoes. What's up with it, Ashley Corner? So I see you in the building. Well, Retro's boxing and documentaries in the building.
Godfather.
Yeah, but I said, what's up with LV?
What's with it, man? I heard y'all talking about Anthony Joshua, and you called him Frank Bruno, old boy. He'll give you a mashing, old boy. He'll beat you down. He gonna fight. Look, y'all ain't gonna fight that fat white dude that just knocked Gerald Washington out.
I believe it. I believe it, dog.
Adam Kornacki.
Adam Kornacki, dog.
Baby Huey's about to get that work.
Yep, I believe it.
And I wouldn't be surprised if he whoop AJ. He's really tailor made for AJ to beat too.
I was working late last night, so I didn't get to be on Smoke City, man. Cause I want to say publicly, George Washington, you are fired. It's no way you were supposed to lose to the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man with no hat. You embarrassed the race, Gerald. You let us down, man. But look, fat white guys all over the place gonna be trying niggas left and right and going to sleep.
Yeah. He up here talking about, but we nut hugging Wilder. What's the difference? We not nut hugging nobody. The thing about everybody on this panel right here, we want the best to fight the best. Who nut hugging? Who nut hugging?
We giving Wilder props for beating the best heavyweights out there, for being man enough to challenge all the best heavyweights out there and say, let's get in the ring and see who's the best. AJ hasn't done that, nor should he get credit for that. He hasn't fought nobody that none of us respect. Well, you gonna say a washed up old ass 937-year-old Klitschko after Fury beat him?
37. He was 938.
He was not. He was 938. Look, he beat, and then y'all keep forgetting that 938-year-old man rolled his ass over with a straight right hand. Rolled him. Rolled his ass like a motherfucking buttery croissant. You like croissants, don't you, older boy?
Imagine what Deontay Wilder do with that straight right here.
God dang, dog, brother, man. Listen, if that one straight right set Anthony Joshua on his ass and had him on fucking Bambi Buckley legs for fucking 2 rounds after that. He didn't catch. Listen, he didn't get his second win and get his shit correct until the 8th round. He got dropped in like the 6th. I'm sitting here like, how can? And he got dropped by a straight right, and they're sitting all these fucking weirdos that think Anthony Joshua beats Wilder. I'm like, dude, this guy gets hit with straight rights consistently, habitually. And then
as soon as he do it, the nigga get the Zab Judah noodle legs. Oh, I can't think straight. I got to grab him. Oh no, man down, Donna, man down.
Listen, man, listen. That J.I. dude in the comments, brother. Listen, man. 4:30 tomorrow. You come see me. Come on over to the graveyard. Tell me about it. Let's talk about it.
Shit, he can come on here right now. I don't mind going a little over. Come on here right now. I asked him for his email, but he ain't gonna send it.
Plenty of bodies, man. Plenty of bodies to bury. I got no problem with putting one more in.
I need JIJL, whatever your name is, send your email. We got 7 people right here, 8, count me, that will kindly hand you your ass in your hand.
I'm trying to figure out, you name me a fight where your man wasn't on baby legs, looking like Bambi out the motherfucker. Name me a fight where he wasn't looking like Bambi when he was first born, wobbling all over the place and shit, doing the crazy legs.
Hey, stop talking about Wilder this and Wilder that and send your email. You got 5 minutes to send your email. You don't send it, you block.
Wilder fought Tyson Fury. Anthony Joshua ain't do that.
He fought Luis Ortiz and Tyson Fury back to back.
Anthony Joshua ain't do that.
Matter of fact, y'all know who J.I. is? I just realized who the fuck J.I. is. 78 Sports TV number 3, 4, and 5. That dude right there, that J. Ike dude.
Mm-hmm.
I blocked him and I blocked all those 78. I just realized that's who the fuck this is. Man, you blocked. Yeah, you a straight troll. It took me a minute, but that you know. Yeah.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. That was a whole other page.
He want to have Joshua intercourse. That's why his name J.I. You moist bitch, you know. You moist bitch, you want to rub Joshua chest down, don't you? You and you the type of nigga that'll let you. That's why you like him. That's why you like him. That's why you like AJ.
Man, I just realized it took me a minute and I had to think about it. J.I. That's who the fuck that was.
Oh man. Yeah, I seen another dude in the chat, Luke Kinsley. Luke Kinsley. Hey, Luke Kinsley.
Hey, Luke Kinsley, you can get that work too. You got that same 5 minutes. Send your email. We'll bring you on.
We got free smoke for you, homie.
Yeah,
you explain to us. You explain to us what part of the game is this where you can duck and dodge all the top contenders.
Hold on. Dude said he fought a 50-year-old Ortiz, but your champion, Anthony Joshua, won't even fight Ortiz because he's scared of his 50-year-old ass because he knows Ortiz 50-year-old ass will knock his
50-year-old Ortiz and knocked him out. Your guy ducking a 57-year-old Ortiz that's been knocked out. So come on. I mean, look, which one worse? Fighting a 50-year-old man and knocking him the fuck out, or being scared to fight a 57-year-old man that's been knocked the fuck out?
Louis Ortiz, 97 years old, dog. Louis Ortiz, they lie about their age over in Cuba. So he's 97 years old, man.
Oh no, because look, let me tell you something. It was Martin Luther King's birthday. I swear I saw him marching with Jesse. I said, look, that's Louis Ortiz. Bitch. King Kong.
Yeah. Anthony Joshua don't want no work. They're using that as an excuse. They're really using this as an excuse. They are saying that because he's old, that's why Joshua don't got to fight him, because he's old. Well, beat his old ass then.
Yeah,
beat his old ass.
His old ass is beating everybody else the fuck up.
well, here's the thing. Because Klitschko is older than motherfucking Louis Ortiz. You know what I'm saying? Just so we all know. Klitschko is older than Louis Ortiz. So, you know what I'm saying? When we was watching Louis Ortiz marching over there with Martin Luther King, we saw fucking Vladimir Klitschko standing on the side with a fucking sign. You know what I'm saying? He was a full-grown man.
I thought he was one of the police officers.
He probably was.
He was the one spraying the water. That's getting.
You know what I'm saying? He probably was.
Hang with black people. He ain't come and talk. He didn't say now he want to hang with black people. I remember when Klitschko was sick of them dogs on John Lewis. I saw. Hey, y'all, he the one bust John Lewis in the
head. Hey, retro, my godfather say Skelton is the grandpa. That's a fact. Skelton old as fuck. He was old as fuck when Joshua fought him. Old as fuck. That nigga was in his 40s, I think. 40s when Joshua fought him. When he was older than Ortiz and older than fucking Vladimir Klitschko. But don't nobody want to talk about that though.
Don't nobody want to talk about how stiff ass Povetkin looked okay against motherfucker.
Look okay. If AJ was just taking chin shots all day, he just wasn't scared of Povetkin power. He was taking some mean ass left hooks to the chin, man.
Dog, off the rip. Povetkin came out and popped him in his nose, bust his nose with the first punch right off the rip. Straight off the rip. Like he no hesitation or nothing. I mean, I'm like, dog, and it was a straight right. He hit him with a straight right and popped this shit with a straight right. This is you would figure after all this time, after all this shit, right? All these fights, that you would not still be a sucker for a straight right. And the very first punch that Povetkin bust this dude in the face with and bust his nose was a straight right. Bro, I'm telling you, if he ever gets the courage to fight Deontay Wilder, he's getting knocked out in 4 rounds.
In 4? He ain't gonna make no 4. Hell no.
I give him 4 rounds, but I think Deontay Wilder's gonna try to style him with that.
I say 3 at most. At most. I think he's gonna get knocked out in 2, but 3 at most. I know y'all. It's gonna be somebody in the chat that's gonna think I'm tripping. Now that motherfucker gonna get knocked out at 3 at most.
I
Wilder versus AJ.
Yeah, Wilder versus AJ.
Wilder versus AJ. I think it's going down inside 5. I think by 5 rounds, I think we're seeing 7.
I got 4 rounds, dog. I think you being moderate giving an extra round.
Kurt, who you got?
But I got 4.
Kurt, what you got?
I can't hear you. Would you say it again?
I say, what you got in Wilder versus Fury? What round you think Joshua going? I mean, yeah, Joshua versus Wilder. What round you think Joshua going down in?
I would say like 6 or 7.
Hey. Cut, you're wrong. You're wrong, Cut. I'm going to spark Anthony Joshua. Then I'm going to go hang out at Dwight Howard's house. Right. I'm going out to Dwight Howard's house right after I spark him out, dog. I let that listening. You guys tripping. You LDBC. You guys are old wankers. You're old wankers.
Yo, that dude is Kelly, man. Send me that picture, dog. You gotta send that to the chat, dog. I need it.
You gotta send that to the chat. 503. What round you think Joshua go get knocked out?
Hey, that's motherfucking Trapped in the Closet version 4 right there.
I'm rolling with bro. I'm going about 6 or 7. I think seriously, when a man say that you scared, you go to sleep thinking about, worried about losing to Deontay Wilder. You wake up in a full of fear. Just, oh Lord, help me. That's how you wake up every morning. He don't even got no alarm clock. That motherfucker just wake up screaming at the same time every morning. So about rounds, he's going to try to survive, but he moved like Frankenstein. So he going to be able to stay away because he got a good enough jab and good power. He going to be able to stay away to about 7. Then bam, boom, noodle knees. Good night. Let's go.
Dude, I got 4 rounds, man. I'm being dead serious. 4 rounds.
No, I can feel you because if he get caught early, he might get dropped in the 4th, but he gonna get his ass up. I got to stay away. I got to stay away. I'm gonna be like Muhammad Ali. Bop, bop, 7th round. Oh, look. Look. Hey, invest in pillows is all I'm gonna say.
Well, hey, I guess he got timed out. I didn't get a chance to block him. He didn't make that. He didn't make his 5 minutes. He never said nothing. He made his little comment. Then he didn't make it. So long, so long, so young. Hey, 503. What round you think you going out here?
Yeah, salute to BFTB and 1LVZ for joining the show today, and my boy Big Kurt. You know what I'm saying? Them boys straight cooking up on my birthday, man. This is a special one right here. You know what I'm saying?
Happy birthday, bro.
Happy birthday, my brother.
Happy birthday.
I wish I would have known, bro. I would have got a body specifically for you. I mean, I would have put 503 on this motherfucker, man. He would have had this shit tatted on his ass, dog. I'm dead ass serious. That man, I wish I would have known. I would have went in. God, matter of fact, somebody gonna get it tomorrow, dog. Just
Nah, bro. They gonna get it all week, man. You understand? All week to Sunday. Then Monday you gonna have another body. But salute to my boy LVZ, man. That's my boy, man. We go way back. But I think everybody really underestimating AJ though. I think it's gonna go like, 9 to 10 rounds, man. I just think AJ gonna catch his second win. You know what I'm saying? If Wilder don't get to him, but he gonna definitely get to him though. You know what I'm saying? But AJ known for catching the second win. You know what I'm saying? He did it against Klitschko and Dillian White. You know what I'm saying? Every time the motherfucker got hurt, you feel me? He got up. You know what I'm saying? He recovered. So that's the only thing I'm really worried about with him. You know what I'm saying? Like, is this motherfucker gonna bounce back if Wilder hit him? Because you got to think about it. When you fighting them upper echelon dudes, man, you just ain't knocking them out like that, bro. Fury, man, look at how Deontay Wilder did Fury, bro. And this man got up from that shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but he even said after the fight, he said, dude, that's the hardest I've ever been hit. I got hit. It felt like I got hit with a bag of, he said it felt like I got kicked by a mule. That's how hard he said he's got hit. And he said he almost didn't get up. his corner almost threw in the towel. Don't nobody normally get up from punches.
Nah. Ben Davison was finna call a fight. You know what I'm saying? That's we all seen that. We all seen
no, look. I'm gonna disregard all of that only family for this 503. What's up, my brother? This is what I'm saying, bro. I feel what you're saying. That's why I gave him 7 rounds. My problem is this, man. The reason you can't apply what Tyson Fury did to Anthony Joshua, footwork, man. Being able to stay away from a man. Tyson Fury is faster than faster with his punches than AJ is, and he's faster on his feet. So he's gonna be less likely to get caught in earlier rounds, while AJ gonna be there stationary to get caught. You see what I'm saying?
Another factor is that AJ is gonna fatigue a lot easier. He's gonna be going through so much nervous energy. We already know this man's scared of Wilder. Having to be head to head in the same ring with Wilder, he's gonna be going through so much stress, and that's gonna fatigue him even worse. Therefore, being susceptible to that right hand, he goes night by round 5.
Even the so let me piggyback what my brother LV said, right? So listen, people will say, and I have no beef with nobody's opinion, you know what I'm saying, at all. It's all family. So we'll say what round we think, but let me cook on why I'm telling you the 4th. You know what I'm saying? Anthony Joshua's he comes straight at you. Anthony Joshua's not a fighter that's going to move left and right with lateral footwork. You know what I'm saying? Jab, step back. You know what I mean? Create that space to make you close the distance so that he can counter and do certain things. Like, he's never done that. That's not his style. You know what I'm saying? He is, and he's so overhyped that people think his style, that what he's doing right now, is actually good for fighters like Wilder, Fury, and Ortiz. It is. Listen, against Ortiz, I wouldn't give him 3 rounds. I'm dead ass serious. I wouldn't give him 3 rounds against Ortiz because he is tailor-made for counters. Tailor-made. Now, with Deontay Wilder, I give him an extra round with Deontay Wilder, you know what I'm saying, because Deontay Wilder's going to be looking to set him up with something. He's going to be looking to set him up. Anthony Joshua's going to come straight at him. He's going to come straight at him. There ain't going to be nothing like that. And if he doesn't come straight at him, man, everybody's going to see the bitch in this nigga if he doesn't, because he does for everybody else. He's not looking. Luis Ortiz will counter him badly. Deontay Wilder's not going to be looking to counter. He's going to be looking to crush this nigga. And in looking to crush him, that's where this extra round is going to come into play. If he hits this dude, when he hits him and drops him, there won't be no giving time to recover. Deontay Wilder doesn't give nobody time to recover. Nobody. The only reason why Tyson Fury was able to, because the knockdown happened the knockout happened when it happened. If it would have happened at any other time, Tyson Fury would have been out.
I agree. I actually do. One thing, I think Joshua, I think he'll try to go at Ortiz on the strength that Ortiz is older, but I do think he's not going to engage with Wilder at all because he's going to be too fearful of his power. He's going to try to figure out a way that he can get in and get some punches off and staying away from that right hand, and that's what's going to mess him up because he's going to be so scared of that right hand that y'all forget that Wilder got power in his left too. That left hook is just as dangerous as that. Well, it ain't. It's close to being just as dangerous as that right hand. That right hand is just devastating.
That's what knocked Ortiz out.
What? No,
it was a left uppercut that knocked him out.
Yeah, it was a left. Yeah, it was a left uppercut. Yeah. And the same thing that knocked out what's his name? That left handed I can't even think his name right now. He had on blue trunks when they fought.
I'm glad that's what they do. But I'm glad they only talk about Wilder's right hand. I'm glad. This is the stupidest shit in the world because he's knocked motherfuckers out with uppercuts. The same shit that they say, oh, Joshua's uppercut is so much better, blah, 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 yada, yada, yada. Bro, he's knocked motherfuckers out with one-punch uppercuts.
Yeah.
One-punch uppercut, he knocked Ortiz out. You know what I'm saying? That was it. It was done with one-punch uppercut. Bang.
So I'm on that prayer rug.
Hell, did you? He dropped Molina with an uppercut.
Hey, that Ortiz joint though that's still one of my favorites because Deontay Wilder be changing religions. The Bama Ortiz came in, he just knew he was a Christian. After that uppercut, he was on that Islamic prayer rug. Hala, hala, la, ma. Hey, when a punch change your religion, you got fucked up.
Dang.
I'm not fucking with LV, man. Hey, man.
Hey, man. Muhammad Ali after that.
Oh shit. Dang. Man, LV is retarded. Hey, and that's exactly why Joshua ain't gonna fight Ortiz. Oh man.
Right. Let's see. He gonna have Joshua on that prayer rug. Joshua gonna be out there. Allah Bismarakama Raman Ramadan.
Oh man, yeah.
Cali, what's up, baby?
Oh man, what's up, Cali? Dog? Oh man. Hey man, hey 503. This is a hell of a birthday show, ain't
it? Yeah, man. But on the real note though, I think that nigga gonna fight either Big Baby, or what's it called? Klitschko, man. You know what I'm saying? That's what I think he gonna fight. Man.
Damn, he will fight Klitschko again, bro.
Hey, Klitschko already did talks with a three. Klitschko
is bro on the real tip, yeah.
Klitschko is in a conversation with the Zone right now for a 3-fight deal for a rematch, with 2 of the fights being a rematch with Joshua and the other one being a rematch with Fury and 1 tune-up.
Bruh.
I'm just telling you the truch.
Man,
hey, how many times?
Baby, Klitschko, man, I'm telling you, White want that set them that 7 million pounds or whatever the fuck.
For real?
Yeah.
Well, Putin must have took his money.
Oh man.
I bet you that motherfucker ain't go back to the Ukraine. Putin took that money. I'm going to stay over here.
Bro, what the fuck, man? God dang. Listen, man. If he fights Klitschko again, dog. Listen, man. Bro, this is just a disgrace, man. You can't listen, man. You can't make this shit. This is a disgrace. Man. Yeah, this is like, bro, I mean, come on, bro. When's the shit gonna end, dude? This all these motherfuckers talk about is all the time about how good a fighter he is. This, yes, he's nothing fighting, nothing but good fighters, nothing but good. Come on, bro. Your fight, even talking about Klitschko is a disgrace. You talking about Klitschko and talking about Miller.
Jarrell Miller and Vladimir, come on, bro. Jarrell Miller. Listen, let's name the excuses of why Deontay Wilder didn't deserve to fight Anthony Joshua. Bad thought body, right? All that fighting nothing but bums, right?
Hey, can I say this right now? Eddie Hearn did an interview on IFL TV, and he said that Deontay Wilder wouldn't take 50-50. Eddie Hearn said this.
Yep, I seen it. I'm doing the video. I'm doing the video for it.
Yeah,
Eddie Hearn said that Deontay Wilder wouldn't take 50-50 to fight Anthony Joshua.
I saw it, but I haven't even haven't watched it yet.
Yeah, so what he pretty much said, they asked him, the Coogan dude asked him, he said, well, Deontay Wilder said he wants 50-50, so why don't you just give him what he's asking for? He said, Deontay Wilder won't take 50-50. I know he won't.
But you know what that tells you, though? That tells you that they don't want to make the fight with Wilder, man. They just wanted to use Wilder as a negotiation. They wanted to use the Wilder negotiations to help sell their actual fight. And that's why they're really mad at Wilder. For real.
Well, they've always did that. They've been doing that since the motherfuckers said he knocks Wilder out in 3 rounds. They've been doing that. They've been using his name to build Joshua. They've been using Deontay Wilder's name to build Joshua since he won the title, since Joshua won the IBF title. Why would you keep talking about Deontay Wilder and you have no intention to fight him? You are building your name off of Deontay Wilder. And then they did the smart shit, right? They did the smart shit. Eddie Hearn was real slick with this. Before anybody could say, why do you keep talking about Deontay Wilder? Why do you keep talking about him if you're not going to fight him? Before anybody could say that, he came out and said, oh, Deontay Wilder's using our name to build his name. He's using us. When clearly they were using Deontay Wilder for years. But right before it got time, right before people started asking about that shit, all of a sudden Eddie Hearn comes out and says, Deontay Wilder's using our name. When Deontay Wilder, the only thing he ever said is, don't wait, make the date. Don't wait. If you knock me out in 3 rounds, we'll do it now. That's all he ever said.
Well, I can tell you with Team Ortiz right now, they're still just laughing at Anthony Joshua and Dillian White. He just pretty much said, let's put it this way, they said Anthony Joshua and Dillian White are both bitches on the same team. You know what I'm saying? Neither dude want no smoke. Both of them too pussy to get in the ring with Luis Ortiz. Both dudes ran. He said, man, those dudes are the epitome of track stars. Track stars. And Luis Ortiz clowning the hell out these dudes, man, calling them both bitch niggas. I mean, he can't stand either one of these dudes, but laughing at the same time, man. He want all the smoke. All of the smoke. He would have fought. Did you know Luis Ortiz would have fought Dillian White for $500,000? For $500,000.
But they priced himself out. That was too much.
But Del Chisore's worth $5 million. Understand though, see, Cali, y'all gotta understand. Ever since Dillian White left the Fushnickens, he realized that when you made a couple platinum hits and you rap with Jack, ain't he the dark skinned dude from Fushnickens?
Let me tell you, bubbly to the bum.
Right, that's Dillian White, ain't it? I looked at this video today. I said, that's what he done lost your move.
Oh, what? Let's get food. Let's get food.
This nigga said he's from the
my. Hello, hi.
God.
Oh man.
Get the bubbly to the bum.
Hey, Retro said he had Shaq on the track.
Yeah, he did. I told you, look, his next fight, he gonna walk down with Shaq singing, "What's up, Doc? What's up, Doc? Can we box?" What the fuck? I knew that.
Oh shit! Oh man! Yo,
watch me, cause we ain't got nothing to prove.
Oh man!
So we'll break you down.
Hey, young Merv, the cut man, said y'all got me at work hiding.
I saw. He said, I'm not fucking with y'all. Y'all ought to get me fired. Why is that nigga having so much fun over there? Fire him immediately.
Oh, shit.
He laughing at work, you racist piece of shit. Let the man have a good time.
Oh, man.
Y'all forgot. I'm telling you, I'm glad you brought up Chip Fool, man. Because I'm telling you, man, that dude actually inspired me to rap, man. I used to rap just as fast as that dude, man. That's why I'm able to do that bubbling into the thing, man. I could do that because I used to rap fast just like that.
Hey, look, I had the kids watching that video the other day. They looked at me like, Uncle Va, Dad, if you don't get that shit out of here. I was like, that's good.
Come on, man. That's raw. Chip Fool was dope, bro.
Hey, man.
No, not tell you my rules.
No, Callie, I'm sorry. We was just amazed because I don't believe that nigga was even saying words. One time he was just saying, he said, "One the red bomber, the chicken got the he ain't saying no goddamn word." Then at the end he go, pebble you. I said, did this nigga just say?
He's gonna be just like that, man.
Hey, yo, I'm looking at that nigga right now, dog.
You know what I'm saying? Just like that. He rapped so fast like that.
You know he look like Dillian White, don't he? With dreads.
Yo, I'm looking at that nigga right now, dog. He looked just like Dillian White. Oh my God.
I told you.
Oh, I'm going in, dog. I'm going in. I got a video to make, man.
And they told me to do a freestyle. They said my style's nice, man. I keep things, I maintain, I do my own thing.
Oh, damn. God. Everybody. Oh. That's that was a hell of a rapture, man. It got everybody.
Well, I know it kicked out everybody. Yes, they told me to do a freestyle. I said, okay, I'll do it real quick. My styles is hard. I spit game, maintain, do my own thing. I keep my mind straight. The fools trying to run up and never perpetrate. Who's trying to hate on us, debate things. Coming from the Bay Area, man, to the LA. Fools trying to spit this shit. California Ghost State. Now I ripped at this shit. Fools trying to run up on me, man. Talking craziness to try to maintain, to do my own thing. I tell you what's going on in my mind frame. Then change the game, the same thing. We throw the rocks and it's hard to get clocked in the face. And battling the fools. Off the run through the ciphers and running back in the game, pick up the Nikes and kick off and take off and the rocket to spark it up and give a fuck about anybody else. We go nuts. Devastating. With the hooks and the chain to do my own thing again. Going back, repeat it again. Reversing and spin it again. Give a fuck if like diminish the energy, spinach and nipping in the game and the significant, flipping it, scripting it, changing it up. Give 2 fucks. I give 0 fucks. Give it up. Blah blah blah. And I spin it up. At all. That's it.
No. I got a list of them. I ain't, you know what I'm saying? I can do a little something.
I used to battle rap, man. I ain't did it in years. I used to battle rap.
I wasn't no battle rapper, but I was a you know, I used to rap. I was a rapper, and I did spoken word poetry. So, trying to think, what's one I could do? Damn, it's been so long since I rap. I ain't got. Shit. I can't think of it. Mind boggled like a motherfucker. Spit another one.
We do another one? I got bars. I rock hard, backpack, the 3 stars, space shade, Star Wars. Never never. What's what it says? What it's again? It's, I used to have this, which is really said no. I got bars. I rock hard, backpack, spit a 3 stars, space shade, Star Wars. Never outdated, too communicative, obfuscate the masses, maniacal, galactical, operation, established one. Never outdone, the golden one, the chosen son, the golden one, born in that golden age of hip hop. When I spit hard, blocks in game, and maintain or do my own thing. I leave it doing, got to fill my own lane, to change and maintain, the devastated, rocking-ated. You know what I'm saying? We went through and doing blah blah. I fucked up. Go ahead. But go ahead, man.
Yeah. The authority of the streets, setting parameters on which niggas to speak. So credible. Whether rhyming the beats is why these hoes want to greet my meat. They cocksuckers. Ain't no nothing for this downtown dawn to free to lay with your bitch. She want to ruffle the sheets. Thick dicks to thick chips. Paralyzed hips with swiftness. They all want my business. Hit your girls in studios, but before your teams cut, yo, we gonna have to clean them up. Cause niggas be double teaming your slut. Sissy like yellow whites that's frozen pee in the cup. But you gotta pee in this cup. Cause if you're HIV, that's 8 slugs through your HIP. Courtesy to HNIC. Get off the DIC. But every day I'm J. Oh, fella. Yo, hold on. Yo, a little something.
I got, let me see. I got, oh shit, I was listening, looking at the chat. But yeah, let me see, so now I'm thinking cynical thoughts, pitiful brother, nothing but pain. So I guess these are critical thoughts. My spiritual sought out for the glory and fame. And these words are looking for the glory and pain. See, my mind is high like I'm a more to Jane. Steady trying to put up numbers like the score of the game. Have you addicted like you want some more of the cane. Spitting shit that's gonna get to the core of your brain. Am I sane? Maybe, might be, I guess not. Why would a nigga want to see his own burial plot? Scary or not, we destined to die. So this is my last stop, and right now I'm just waiting on destiny to grow me my last crop. Talking death, making these niggas want to pass out. You will know your time to go as soon as it's passed out. So mash now, and don't forget where you came from, because your day might come from seeing the barrel of the same gun.
I like that, man. Let's do it again. It's the robotic, the top in the game, like aquatic, the splash stain, the main splash name, they take off everything. My brain, the mind chain, the frame, ride off and everything, the same thing. We trying to spit flame, fly on the storm, the horn, pull out the Excalibur, and take his head off. You trying to run back and doing the fun. Every time you was going on back, man, that's while I pull out your lungs, you straight get gunned down. You trying to fuck with me. Bay Area hardcore spitter, man, I'm doing these things. Your ass to get centuries. Snitching on niggas, I give a fuck about bitch niggas that trying to pretend and quit it, the nigga, the sin, the get it, the bit it, the fit it, the shit, the niggas that trying to fuck with me, you can't even see this. You talking to the game and now you laugh at fools. I bring in the game and then I break the rules. I change and make my own lane. I got my own fucking rules. I give a fuck about niggas that trying to hate on me. You can't defuse shit when you fucking with me. I blows it up in your fucking face. You can't even fuck with these. I'm the illest cat you ever done heard. Trying to fuck with me, nigga. You the motherfucking bitch ass nerd. Trying to fuck with me, man. You get ripped in half. You the bitch ass nigga. I'm a straight fucking sad bitch. Give a damn about your ass, you bitch. You the whole ass nigga. I'm gonna leave you in the ditches.
Damn.
Damn. I hear you, Kelly.
I know. Kelly just went on a murdering spree real quick. Bam. Knock him off. Man. But y'all, 78 that came on, I'm going to go ahead and get some last words from y'all, man. I appreciate everybody that came through, though. Let me get some last words, Odd Fella.
You know what it is. Always appreciative. You send me that link. Just we hit it up with some boxing. First we hit it up with some you know what I mean, MC talk, you know what I mean, between AZ and Nas.
Yeah,
and I think it was all consensus. We thought Nas was the better of the two. Go ahead.
Hey, Kelly and Kurt, Fuller said that AZ is better than Nas. What's y'all take on that?
Hell no.
Thank you.
I like AZ. AZ a monster, but no. And AZ though, but that don't diminish AZ though. That don't diminish AZ because AZ is a nice MC. He's a monster himself in his own right, but he's not better than Nas, man. Nas is a monster, man. But salute to AZ, man. He's a beast. He's an absolute beast, man. Shout out to AZ, man. I still fuck with him.
I mean, AZ is the ish, man. I love AZ, man, but you know, Nas, man, listen to I Gave You Power, man. That song is nuts, man.
Yeah.
Yep, true indeed. So it's like, yeah, we started off with that conversation. You know what I mean? Then we got to the boxing. And now we ended it off with a nice little cipher, you know what I mean?
No, but you know
West
what? You know what's good though, I feel
to the south,
one more thing before you,
all the way,
all
the way to the north side, in the dig.
I feel think about AZ creeping on the come up. You know, some AZ come up, man. That's another joint. AZ was gassing in that song, man. But keep going. I might mean to catch you up. I feel it.
Yeah, AZ come up. One of my favorite AZ album is Asiatic, and one of the better tunes is actually AZ and Nas. I think it was called The Blessings. Or was it I forget what it's called. They both collaborate and go off each other on the track. I can't remember the exact title.
Not the Flyers. The Flyers.
Yeah, it might be called the Flyers. There's definitely Flyers in the lyrics, but I'm not sure if that's the name of it. But yeah, that's the one I'm talking about. You know what I mean? That's one of my favorite tracks off the Asiatic album. But yeah, we did it with the MC talk, boxing talk, and then we ended it off with a nice little cipher, south side to the west side, all the way back to the north side, dig? So it's always dope to be included in that, you know what I mean? Usual suspects, PK, Fuller, 503 Lion, shout out to the brother Act. You know what I mean? He's probably busy. Out UK side, shout out to one of them. It's always lovely to have, you know what I mean, the OG big brother Kurt Sugar Anderson on the panel with us. We had Rough House Boxing on earlier. Always salute to my guy, you know what I mean, to my guy, legendary Top Cats, you know, dig, you know what I mean, always got to salute him, you know what I mean, legendary, you know what I mean, it's an understatement. And salute to you, Stay Ready Boxing, you know, dig.
Already. Man, I appreciate it. Man, I tell y'all what, I don't normally do this, but I'm going to do this for y'all. I'm gonna do one of my first spoken word poems, and then I'm gonna let everybody finish doing their last words, and then we're gonna get to 78. But this is the first poem that I ever wrote.
Turn up.
I wrote this in 2005. So it's like this. Who out there really knows about going through some hard times? All y'all know is ghetto dreams. What y'all know about a hard grind? It's been many people before you that already done died trying. And it took me many years to develop this solid hard grind. I'm trying hard to shine, so I'm giving y'all a piece of my mind. I'm going to forever grind until God give me a sign. I ain't that hard to find. Just open your eyes and take a look. All my life I had these symptoms, so I stopped being a crook. And for everything I ever took came back on me times 10. I'm getting this off my chest using my pad and pen. If I had a chance, yes, I'd do it again. It doesn't mean that I'm living this scene. It's just something I got to treasure before I'm gone like to win. And just because I seen a jail cell don't mean that I'm a dying seeing either. That's my life, my soul. I got to mend before it burns like ether. And yes, it's been many nights I turned to this Crown Royal bottle. It wasn't even no advice it could have gave me that could stop my sorrow. I've already said goodbye to tomorrow, even though it ain't here yet. It ain't that I'm looking forward to die. It's just I spent many years upset. And you ask me why? Because people left me without saying goodbye. No shoulder to lean on when I had to cry. No father around in my younger years. Hell, I looked for the hood when I had tears. Just because I changed my city don't mean I'm going to change my hood. I'm repping Texas forever to let y'all know it's still all good. And now we done built this United Nation, and through all the shit we've been through, it's still motherfuckers out there hating. I don't give a fuck about hard feelings. That's why I speak my mind for my aches and pains and going through these hard times.
Bars.
Already.
That's dope.
Oh, I feel you. I hear you. I hear you, Stay.
Oh, you know, I just do a little something. I used to do open mic all the time. I got a few of them. I was actually writing a book. I'm still trying to finish it, but it's gonna be a while.
Stay ready. Been holding out on us, goddamn. All them late nights we be going, you ain't never said nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Oh man, I might do another one day.
Just straight on that, man. Let me on, man.
Nah, man. We can be honest. We could do more. We could do poetry. We could do freestyles, man. Like I said, I used to battle rap, man. I battled a rapper named by the name of Arabian Nights out of New York, man. I used to roll with Big Nice and the Lost Boys, man. We battled back in '97, man. I annihilated them. just to let you know, I can actually speak on that. I annihilated them. So I used to do that, man. I used to get battle around the Bay, man. Get paid for it. And like I said, I have multiple styles, man. If you want me to do the classic rough, rugged East Coast type style, hip hop, basic style, I can do that. If I need to go to if I could do the Bay Area, cats call classic Bay Area. There was multiple styles that came out of the Bay. But like mob music type style, game style, I could do that. If you want me to do Southern California down to LA, straight G-Funk type style, I could do that, man. So, I basically have been able to do multiple styles. My favorite style is, I'm going to tell you, I'm going to keep it 100. My favorite style is New York, man. I ain't going to lie, man. I grew up on lyrics. So to me, I've always been a big advocate. My favorite rapper of all time is Rakim. You guys know that, man. If you've been on my Instagram, you know that. Rakim is my favorite rapper, so I definitely been influenced by him. I used to rap very fast, though. I did like Tongue Twister, MC Tongue Twister. Twister, actually Twister, but he was MC Tongue Twister first. And also,
I remember that.
Man, I still had that album, man. Razzmatazz was my favorite joint off that album, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I grew up.
What about that Mac Dre?
Oh, I like Mac Dre too. I grew up on Mac. Well, I shouldn't say I grew up on Mac Dre because he went too much more than me. But but Mac Dre, yeah, man. Let's listen to all that. I got all of Mac Dre albums, man. Too hard for my radio.
Scrapbook said we should do this every Friday. I ain't tripping. Scrapbook. I used to rap. That's why I started doing poetry when I quit rapping. I actually I was writing poetry while I was rapping, but when I quit rapping, I just kept writing. I never stopped writing.
Hey, Mac, you can call it Freestyle Friday.
Shit, that's cool. I was calling it Free Smoke Friday, but yeah, Freestyle Friday is cool. Tomorrow it's a free day. That's what I call Fridays because we, at the beginning of the year, we really ain't been having too much, nothing special yet until next week when Tank fight. Because I'm
gonna tell you this right now, man. You guys know what the type of beats that really get me going, man. When I would hear, especially I hear the Wake Up Show when they would play like beats, you would get DJ Premier. Or it would be DJ Premier it'll be DJ Premier beats that would really get me going, man. That would have me ready to go freestyle immediately. DJ Premier, Knife Wonder, them kind of cats, man. Those are the kind of beats that really get me in the freestyle mood. You know what I'm saying? It's like, oh, okay, now I feel it now, man. Primo get on the beats. Primo beats really get me going, man. It's something about his beats, man, that really bring it out of me, man. So I love Primo. Man. I can listen to Primo beats and freestyle all day, man. That's one of my favorite producers, man, of all time, man. So, yeah, DJ Premier, man, it's an absolute monster, man. Legendary producer, man. Like I said, I know it's weird hearing this from a dude coming from the Bay, man. But and if somebody, I love Bay Area music too, man. I do, but I'm just telling you, my favorite rapper of all time ain't from the Bay, man. My favorite rapper from all time is Rakim, man, out of New York. So I'm just going to keep it 100 that way, man. I love East Coast music. I love West Coast music. Down south, I listen to everything, man. You know what I'm saying? I listen to everything. You know what I'm saying? All the time. I never stopped listening. I never went all of that whole East Coast, West Coast. I still listen to everybody. And when nobody gonna tell me, I remember was catching the West Coast like, man, this, man, we gotta ride with Pac. I said, I'm riding with everybody. If I like the music, I'm listening to it. You may do that, but I'm not. I'm gonna do what I want to do. And I went out there and said, man, you sat there, and I remember this was 1995, and Eric, and as a matter of fact, Eric Sermon came out with his album. I think it was the Double I think it was like Double Green Eye Bandit or something like that. That's what it was called, man. And to me, that shit was straight fire, man. And Eric B always had them slapping beats to him, man. His beats were kind of like a mixture of East Coast, West Coast to me, man. Eric B's all the time to me, man. It's just always kind of been dope. Eric Sermon's beats, man, and I hated when him and Parrish broke up, man. I hated that when when they broke up, man. PMD, man. We really didn't need that at the time, man. That's my favorite rap group of all time, EPMD, man. So
you're right. I remember Crossover,
up,
man. That beat was dope.
Fire, man. Straight fire, man. I remember Keith Murray when Keith Murray first came. The most beautiful
thing in this world, just like that.
Oh my God!
I do like Keith Murray. He
Murray
came out with
monster, man.
He came out with something recently.
Like he got destroyed by Fredro Starr in a rap battle, man.
Fredro Starr can gas, so bro. Yeah, people be surprised. Onyx used to back. Them dudes are MCs, bro. They would just had a rough, rugged style. But if you listen to them dudes can gas, man. For real, man. People
they couldn't understand what they said because as far as East Coast, they was actually a up tempo rapping style. They rap fast,
right?
But they were still New York style. What's up, PK?
Hey, Callie, you ever see the Souls of Mischief dudes around or like Del the Funky Homies?
Yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah. They try, but they're on the road so much though. They're part of the group called Hieroglyphics, man. They're part of Hyro. You ever heard of Hieroglyphics?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they're part of Hieroglyphics, man. With all them, so they travel to Europe a lot, man. They're always on the road. They tour. They make people be surprised, man. They make a lot of money off touring, man.
Man, Miles to the Sun. Oakland Blackouts, man. I love some hieroglyphics, man.
Yeah. It could be Fatal when they come back out and act on emotions in Oakland Black. Yeah, I know that's my joint, bro. Come on, bro. I know that. That's the name. I wrote dope, bro.
Man, I wish you guys had TuneIn Radio, man, because every Thursday night they have what you call 89.9 WKCR. It used to be called the Stretch and Bobito Show. A guy took it over named Deacon Strange. For 4 hours, man, you get pure, unadulterated hip-hop, man. You know, he go back in the mid-'90s and play all those underground classics, man. It comes on tonight at 1 o'clock, so I'm going to be up all night listening to some pure hip-hop from the 90s. I wish... The app is free. TuneIn Radio, and then you go 89.9 WKCR New York, and it'll pop right up.
True.
I'm gonna see if I can find the internet link to it. But yeah, let me go ahead and get some last words so we can go over there because I'm finna go over there and listen to 78. So let me get some last words.
Let's go over there. Let me finish this up real quick, man. Like I said, man, grew up, listening to all kind of hip hop, man. Even though I'm from the Bay, man, and yeah, I know everybody out of the Bay. When it comes to hip hop, the Bay Area, I know it. But I also grew up on hip hop from all around the country, man. But like I tell you, where my influence is going. If you want to know how my main style would be more what people like. You got an East Coast style. That's what my main style is, and that's why I've always adapted to lyrics, man. You know what I'm saying? I love game rap and E40. Not just E40. I mean like Too Short and the Dangerous Crew. But man, I appreciate you for letting me come on, man. And I'm glad we got a chance to, do a little freestyle, man. But my brother had his own style. My brother's style is more Bay Area. Me and my brother used to freestyle rap all the time. My brother's more Bay Area, man. I have sent that you guys to you. Remember that black dude that was rapping on Instagram? That was my brother, man. My brother used to rap. So he did the Mexican Mar challenge. You know what I'm saying? That's more of his style. I mean, I've always been different than him, man. Because we different, man. We different kind of cats, man. My mentality versus his, but he still like East Coast music too, like I did, man. But thanks for letting me talk about this. Stay ready, man. I appreciate you, bro.
Man, always, bro. Tomorrow is Free Smoke Friday, and we can get on and talk more about it tomorrow. But let me get some last words. Fuller.
First and foremost, thank you for having me again. Appreciate it. It's always good talking this talk, having the same combos tomorrow. Shout out to the whole LDB. Shout outs to all the big cities out there, starting with them, Chi-Town, Jersey, New York, Harlem, West Philly, South Philly. At same time tomorrow, man.
What about Motown Philly? They back again.
You said what?
East Coast.
Motown Philly back again.
Y'all saw it.
Nah, but what I was saying is, I'm thinking about self, and if you guys got any ideas, man, let me know, and then we can together. Just let me know if you want to, like in the Google, in the Hangouts, like just like cook and do a show together. On when nobody else is live.
Okay. Shit.
Yeah.
Well, I got to work tomorrow night, but I'm off Saturday night. We can probably do something this weekend. You can talk about it.
All right, cool. But that's all I got.
All right. Hey, PK, let me get some last words from you, my brother.
Hey, Mac, I really appreciate you having me on, dude. It's always great to be part of the boxing conversation. Salute to the usual suspects. Salute to the mighty LDBC. It was great coming on here and talking about some boxing, actually some hip hop too, and hearing some of the brothers spit and flow and spit some speaking word, man. It was really nice, man. Everyone sounded great. And yeah, man, thanks for having me on, dude. Salute to the usual suspects, man. Salute to you in 503, the Houston hard hitters, and man, salute to the mighty LDBC. I appreciate you having me, and I'll catch y'all next time.
Already, my brother. Legendary Top Cat. Let me get some last words, my brother. You there, Legendary?
Oh yeah, man. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate everybody on the panel. As I always love coming up here building with y'all, King. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Shout out to the Houston hard hitters, man. H-time. It's H-time for real, goddamn. Shout out to the mighty LDBC. Legendary Top Cats. I'm out. One.
Already. Man, Kurt, close us out, my brother. Close us out.
Oh, man, this great chat went from boxing, then hip-hop, man. Cali and the rest of y'all got me fired up. I'm going to go listen to my favorite album of all time, Raekwon, Only Built for Cuban Links, man, and Mobb Deep, Infamous, man, and J. Rue the Damager, the Sunrises in the East, man, Group Home. I'm fired up now, man. I gotta go get the YouTube, the Bluetooth speaker, but great live stream, man, and I look forward again. Shout out to the usual suspects, chat. Thanks, and like I always say, same bat time, same bat channel. You know what? I'm for to throw ice cream on right now that you speak Only Built for Cuban Links. I'm for to jab ice cream right now. Man, shout out to the chat, man. Shout out to everybody that came through and rock with us today. I know we was all over the place, but that's what make a good live stream, because we wasn't just stuck on one topic. We kept it moving, we kept it going, and we had fun, and we laughed our ass off. Every time LV come on, he gonna give me one. I know he is. But man, I appreciate everybody that came through and rock.
I appreciate everybody that came on the panel, the usual suspects, OG Kurt, everybody that rock with us. Man, shout out to the whole LDBC, Lions Den boxing community. Shout out to New Media. Shout out to Black Media Row. We working, we grinding, we doing our thing out here. Man, make sure y'all smash that like button and hit that subscribe button, hit that bell icon so you can get these notifications every time we go live and we drop new content for you. Man, I appreciate it again. Y'all know tomorrow is Friday. It's Free Smoke Friday. Whatever we talk about, you know what I'm saying? Ain't no telling where we going to start. Ain't no telling where we going to finish, but we just going to have fun doing it. Y'all take this energy over to 78 Sports TV. Man, I appreciate it. And y'all know what it is. The boy Mac with Stay Ready Boxing TV. You ain't got to get ready if you stay ready. One.
Peace.
Peace.